and gentlemen, we got Hasib Khan here fighting out of Crescent MMA. Crescent MMA are based in Watford. Hasib's fighting at 75 kilos in a boxing match. And the rules for boxing, as you should know by now, are all shots should be above the waistline, no spinning back fists, no Superman punches, and you can't strike with the back of your glove. You can work in the clinch until you're told to break. Tonight we've got Sam Hamid, who's the judge, the referee, sorry, who's going to preside over the match. And you could get a standing 8 count.
And just talking about Hasib, and I saw him fight in the last Blackbeard Fight Series MMA event, and I tell you what, this guy is one tough kid.
Yeah, you're right there, Zubair. I said Khan, you know, like you said, last fought on BBFS 3, and it was actually for the welterweight title. He fought against Shaf T1000 Salim. Like I said, you know, that was a split decision loss, unfortunately, for him on that night, and hopefully tonight he's going to be looking to sort of have his hand raised in this middleweight 75 kilo boxing bout.
Put your hands together for his opponent, Khalil.
Right, okay. Khalil Khalid, gym owner, trainer, coach out of K's Gym. You know, his nickname is the Mexican. Fighting out of Slough. You know, his fight strength, he's all around. He's come out with a Mexican hat.
Sombrero.
Wow. You know, what's made him wanting to get out of boxing or combat sports? He wants to get fit. His favourite fighter is Chuck Liddell. And yeah, it seems like I love the Mexican hat he was sporting there. You know, he's had a few of his fighters fight on the show tonight. They've come away with wins. And I'm sure, you know, being the coach, he wants to lead by example. But for now, I don't know what's quite going on. I don't know, maybe he's left his gum shield in or something, but he's been asked to sort of step back to his corner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure one of the cornermen could have gone back and got his gum shield. Not sure what happened there. Do you have any preference in terms of coming out first or coming out second?
Again, his opponent, Khalil.
Okay, second time around, no Mexican hat this time. But going back to your question, Zubair, in all honesty, sometimes they favour the local guy to come in second. You know, if he's fighting for the title and he's defending the title, you know, he will come out second again. But generally, as you've probably seen, all the world, in the major world boxing bouts, K1 bouts, you know, MMA bouts in the world, you know, it's generally the second fighter coming out is normally the most, you know, the local guy or the title holder. It doesn't really, for me personally, it doesn't really add much significance whether I come out or not, because, you know, they're here to do business, they're here to get the result. You know, I've come out first before, and I prefer it. Other times I prefer to come out second. So I think it all depends on the night. But like I said, should it really make a difference? I don't think so.
Absolutely, but it all comes down to psychology with some fighters. They just want to go in there and touch gloves and go. And that bit of pause in play plays in their minds.
Finally, Khalil has entered the ring.
75 kilo boxing bout. Introducing in the blue corner, fighting out of Watford, Crescent MMA, Hasib Khan! And his opponent in the red corner, fighting out of Slough, K's Gym,
Again, a lot of support there for the local fighter, Khalil Khalid.
It was the same for Hasib in the last MMA show, because he was fighting in Birmingham, he's fighting Shafkat, and there's an army of supporters for Shafkat as well, and it didn't faze him, so I don't think it's going to faze him today.
Touch gloves, do both fighters, off they go.
Hasib switching stances there. Duck straight under.
Nice head movement there, you know, twitchy is Hussein.
Hasib.
Great 1-2 there by Hasib.
Nice clinch work there. Khalid, got to make sure he's not holding on. Both fighters, hands up, chin down, you know, the way it should be.
Again, Hasib switching stances there.
Nice 1, 2, 3, and the body there from Hasib. I like the way he threw that 1, 2, and then duck for the body.
Both guys hitting them very hard as well.
Oh yes,
And
they're not
defended
holding
very
back.
well.
Yeah, 100%. The hands are coming straight back to your heads.
Like you said, Fazul, I mean, both showing good defenses, all hands up, you know, good movement.
They're not afraid to go toe-to-toe as well. They're kind of square on with each other the whole way through.
Big cross there by Khalil.
I think Hasib may be looking for a takedown there.
Duck nicely underneath that big cross there.
Good inside punches there from Hasib.
Don't think he held the ball.
Oh, bit after the bell there, but I think he didn't mean to. He was in the middle of a flurry of punches and didn't hear the bell go. The referee Sam Hamidi had to sort of stop the action immediately.
Quite an even round, guys, I thought.
Yeah, it's hard to give that one because even though Hasib finished off strongly there and was throwing some hard punches, they didn't all get through to Khalil, you know.
Yeah. Khalil has got he's very compact, hands up, chin down. Like you said, a lot of the punches that Hasib was throwing, he was parrying them, or they were hitting his gloves.
Yeah, Khalil's definitely throwing the long body shots too. You know, he's using his range nicely too, but he's hitting the body.
Saw a couple of times actually when Hasib was fighting. He kind of held up his shoulders. He needs to relax them a bit more to let the punches flow. I think he's going for the strength, you know, for the hard punch. Just needs to relax just a little bit more.
You're rightly so. You know, he causes tension in the shoulders, and it can affect.
Again, Hasib switching stances there. Good
Lovely
body shots as well.
Big body shots, both sides.
Good combinations there by
Lovely
Hasib.
head work there, movement. You know, he's switching his stances beautifully.
A lot of volume punches there from Hasib.
Punches in bunches, as they say.
It's interesting. He switched to the body now. I think he realised that his punches weren't all getting through to the head before, so he's moving around a bit, hitting the ribs, coming up through the middle.
Good boxing IQ there from Hasib as well.
Good advice there from Khalil's corner. Is like, don't walk straight into him. A couple of times he's just marched straight in after he's thrown a punch.
Khalil fires back with a couple of his own.
Yeah, Hasib needs to be careful here.
Yeah, he's charging forward with the head, you know, in straight lines. No. Oh, that was a big, there you go. Simple as that one. He's putting a lot of pressure against Khalil. Khalil's just turned him.
Just using that experience that he's got as coach.
Oh,
Nice hook.
He shakes that off. Hasib was expecting a body shot. And then Khalil went on top now, both fighters embracing a brawl.
Khalil certainly likes to fight up in close. Every time he's engaged with Hasib there, he's come in. Even though he's eating some here right now, it seems like Khalil's quite comfortable to be in that range.
Absolutely. He doesn't mind being in that clinch. He looks a smaller fella, but he's in there. He's throwing some really good uppercuts.
Big cross.
Oh, brilliant round. And again, I think that was a tale of two halves, that round, because the first half of that round we had Hasib there dominating. The second part of that round we had Khalil.
It's certainly interesting, yeah, definitely. Towards the end, seems like Hasib faded a little bit. He had a couple of flush punches to the face, which Khalil dished out, and seems to have slowed down Hasib somewhat. And Khalil seems to just to be a bit more comfortable being at that range. I would actually like to see Khalil step back a bit and box a bit more, though.
Yeah, I think Hasib needs to be just careful. I think he gets a bit emotional. He's going in there, throwing the punches, and you can tell Khalid is the more sort of smart, sort of wily sort of boxer who's looking for that counter.
He's certainly been a bit more economical with his punches, but then, you know, this is only 3 rounds, so I think he needs to kind of step up a little bit, maybe. But having said that, so does Hasib. It's certainly not easy, you know. It's not easy to get through any of these.
Okay, we're into our third and final round now. The crowd are on their feet. Khalil eager to get on there. Got there was a referee. Okay, off they go, third and final round. Hasib very bouncy, switching stances still in the third round. You know, you can see he's got the fitness from the MMA. Charging forward.
Seems
he rocked him?
I think he's caught him.
Did he rock him?
Absolutely.
No,
He was on the wobbly feet there for a second.
I'm not sure what he got caught, but he got caught there. I think there was.
It looks like he slipped a bit.
Could have been a slip.
Big swing and a big miss.
Nice jab there from Khalil.
Good advice coming out of Hasib's corner. They said angles. He had a big success earlier on, you know, when he switched angles and went to the body a little bit. And I think Khalil's not actually capitalizing on that either. He's just moving in straight lines, coming straight forward.
I think you're right. He just needs to use those angles a bit better.
I like to see Khalil throw a few more volume in his punches. You know, it's at the minute in the especially this last round, it's just been coming down to that one single punch. You know, and Hasib is definitely the more active and moving fighter. You know, it's almost like Khalil's kind of saving something here. Let's see. Khalil's unleashing with some big body shots.
I mean, Khalid's going for it now. He's realised, I think, he needs to put his foot down and start throwing some combinations.
Very powerful body shots from
Body shots
Khalil
are coming in. Are they hurting Hasib?
Yes. Look at it. Hasib's not even facing him.
Great stuff going down. Both fighters.
Looks like he's
Giving it everything they have. 1-2 there by Hasib. Khalil's finding success with the body shots. He's slowing Hasib down. Relentless is Khalil. Big cross.
wobbly feet there by Hasib, and his arms are right down.
He needs to. Great fight there. An amazing fight. Both fighters giving it all.
I think Khalil could have just snatched victory there with a last bit of action there.
I don't know, you know.
Yeah, you don't know, yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I've got this. I really don't know.
I think it was pretty even in the first round. Second round, Khalil showed a bit of promise. Hasib still held his ground. I think right at the end there, Khalil just showed a bit more.
I think it was a case of the rabbit and the hare, where you know the turtle and the hare, is it? Where you know he started off slow, and then you know Khalil just basically almost pipped it on the finishing line for me. That's my analysis.
It's a type of fight where you want to see a few more rounds as well, isn't it?
It's 3 rounds is definitely too short.
Finished strong. It was a good finish.
Yeah.
And he did actually. You could see it. He did dig it into Hasib towards the end there. I think the crowd has chosen who they want. It's not down to them. It's down to judges.
Winner by unanimous decision, the red corner.
I think that final round was the one that sealed the deal for him.
Certainly did. I mean, so far, I think my predictions have been pretty good so far. Yeah, or our predictions, should I say. Great victory there by Khalil. Khalid, Kay's gym in Slough, head coach of Kay's gym.
And let's talk about Khalil. He would have been, as being a coach, you've had your teammates fight, you're the coach. I'm sure you would have felt the pressure going into this fight, and it was a great third round for him.
Definitely, you know. Likewise, Hasib Khan, you know, showed heart and resilience. You know, that man's definitely a guy to watch in the future, whether that's MMA or boxing now. You know, I think he's got the attributes, Hasib Khan. You know, and it's great to see. It's great to see boxing, you know, shine, you know, at a local stage. And you know, this is what it's all about: getting experience, getting the crowd, you know, getting the support here. Amazing fight that was, certainly.